ways. What that even mean? I don't have no moderators on YouTube, do we? I don't think so, Lord. I ain't there yet. Good evening, y'all. Which cards y'all want to use today? What is we doing in this establishment? Great. I don't really need. Oh, yes, I do. That's what I need this for. Great evening, y'all. Great evening, great evening, great evening, great people. How are y'all doing today? I hope y'all are doing well. Which one? A scripture? Only do it. We'll start out with scripture. Welcome, y'all. Welcome to Sunday SpiritualiTEA. What we had on the cut. Be careful to obey all the commands I'm giving you today. Then you will live and multiply. Can we just drop some multiplication in the chat? Then multiply. We want to be fruitful and multiply. Okay, can we drop multiplication in the chat? Happy Sunday, y'all. Happy Sunday. How y'all feeling? What y'all been doing this weekend, Charles? I hope y'all are doing well and that your Sunday is starting off fantastic for you. Welcome to Sunday SpiritualiTEA, y'all. Y'all come in, like the live, share the live, share the love, okay? Like the live, share the love, y'all. Drop something in the chat that y'all grateful for. Let's get in the flow of abundance. Man, I tell y'all, can we just say one time for the one time? Can we just give it up to our Lord and Savior? God is good, okay? God is good. He good. God is so good, y'all. He's so good. He's so good. Okay, God is good. Good afternoon, Vera Montez. Hey, Katanya. Hey, Roxanne. Oh yeah. I don't know if that was, I just made up a song, didn't it? Probably. I be making stuff up. Don't be judging me. Listen, God is good all the time. And I mean all the time. Y'all know I'm going to tell y'all this first. Hey, my Sandy Honey, what you guys doing? Y'all know I'm gonna tell y'all this first, because man, the Lord out here, and he's sprinkling the little razzle dazzle on these blessings now. I hope y'all getting in where you fitting in, okay? Get in where you fit in, okay? It's a song in my melody, child. You know I be making up some stuff, child. That's where it came to my spirituals. Okay, so I'm telling y'all, we want to be in this our blessing season. I was just in the book of James. Oh no, I'm supposed to be going to the book of James, ain't it? I'm gonna go there next, y'all. Oh, I got to go there. Number 26. I got to pull this up here real quick. Look, come with faith without works is dead. I want somebody to know, man. The Lord was just right before I came on here. The Lord was just talking to me about faith, right? About faith. And I want somebody to understand this, Lord. I feel like I'm finna get hot. I'm finna start sweating. What y'all been doing this weekend, Charles? I just got done doing laundry. Barely made it back over here to this side of the street where I like to come and go live. Thank you for the follow, honey one. Can I just say, somebody faith finna do something, man? Because Tanya said I've been resting. You gonna need to, that's something else. Make sure you getting some rest, because baby, is anybody planning? Do you feel that you finna have to get busy? Didn't I have told y'all that it was gonna be a summer, not that kind of summer. We outside, hot girl summer. Shut up, Meg Stallion. Is that who saying that? Is that who be outside? No, that's that other little girl. We're not talking about her. Not that not the Cash Me Outside girl, not her. Who said we was finna have a hot girl summer? Okay, I'm back. We finna have a hot faith summer. Maybe ain't nobody been well, it is a little warm, but no, we gon' no, not that one. But Catch Me Outside. Okay, y'all can catch me outside. Listen, I'm back. Listen. Can I have told y'all I can't? Y'all, like y'all gonna know how y'all gonna be able to tell me what's in my oracle decks. This must be, oh, I think I switched it up. Come on, Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Now y'all know we had that just the other day, okay? Sandy said I've been taking naps all weekend. I want to take a nap. Y'all know I only get one day off a week. Thank you so much, honey bunny. I only get one day off. It's Saturdays, and I was not off yesterday. Y'all know why I wasn't on Saturday? Y'all gonna help me. I want y'all to, I'm gonna make y'all gonna have to blind commit to something. Y'all gonna help. I want y'all to help. I need y'all's help. I done put this on every platform that I have, because the Lord told me that I had to tell everybody. I need y'all's help. And it ain't gonna cost you but $6. It's gonna cost you $6. Okay, let me just tell y'all, I'm gonna get this out the way. Yes, I'm gonna talk about it because I need y'all to help me out. I need y'all to test out some of these samples. Okay, I need y'all to test out some of my new samples for my new eyeshadow line that is coming out. If you hadn't heard the news, my brand new ToShae Cosmetics signature shadows are coming out, and I need y'all to test out some of these samples. So go to the website, 336tarotandOracle.com. Okay, go to my website, order a couple of samples. I'm going to be making them all next week. Okay, thank you to those of you who have already ordered your samples. I am so truly grateful. Y'all have no idea. But let me just tell you, because I kind of want to talk about it, y'all. This going back to this. Look, it came back anyway. Oh, the Lord said we were supposed to have this. Deuteronomy 8:1-2. Be careful to obey all of the commands I am giving you today. Then you will live and multiply, and you will enter and occupy the land the Lord swore to give your ancestors. Listen, y'all. I'm gonna need somebody to go to our website. I need y'all to order these samples, okay? I need y'all to do these are tests, these are samples. I need y'all to go test out some colors, okay? Some colors, right? Look, what is this? This is royalty. Look, y'all, they so pretty, y'all. They so pretty. I should have did this before. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see my colors and how pigmented they are? Right, links in the description box. You can go, y'all. I need your help, right? I have to ask you, so make sure that you go to my website. ToShae, no, because that's coming. It's rebranding. I got to talk to some of y'all about rebranding. Okay, the Lord is rebranding you as you're stepping into these new territories. I'm just gonna put some on my arm, on my hands. Hold on, y'all. As he's stepping you into new territories, he's rebranding you. Can you drop that in the chat? Rebranding, okay? Because you ain't the same you that you used to be. Come on, bars. You ain't the same you that you used to be. And so as a result of that, the Lord is rebranding you. Okay, so whatever this new season is that he's calling you into, y'all, this is my own formula. Like, I just can't even make this up, man. All of my eyeshadows are handmade. I am making them myself. This is a penny for your thoughts. I do know that one. Someone already ordered this one, a penny for your thoughts. He's rebranding you because people are getting ready to see a new side of you. The Lord was just talking to me about, let me get back to what I was talking about. The Lord was talking to me about faith, right? You ever had something the Lord has given you and you don't, it's like, I'm gonna use myself. I wasn't even supposed to talk about this because this is a whole nother, and it's a bunch of them, y'all. It's like 32 colors, but you get 2 free samples, and y'all know I'm probably gonna give y'all something free, so make sure that y'all go and order your 2 samples. Okay, this is just a couple of the colors I'm showing y'all that I have some other colors. Y'all know most of them are very pigmented, they're very bright. Okay, y'all know I live my life in color. So, and I'm gonna get back to this because this is important, but first we got a couple of things. I'm trying to get it all out. So the first is rebranding, and the second is, can we just say something? It's something about your faith. It's something about faith that the Lord wanted me to talk to y'all about. I know, right? Team Unicorn, okay. He wanted me to talk to y'all about faith. He just had me reading about it in the book of Romans, right? And so, but it was kind of crazy because I think I heard some about it and I'm not even really sure. I would have to go back and watch it, but it's something about your faith. But the way the Lord was putting it to me today, as we get ready to get into some of these cards, y'all, you ever had something? I'm gonna use myself as an example, and I wasn't supposed to do this because we put it on the calendar, but I'm gonna talk about it anyway. Y'all like the live, share the love. Listen, like I have multiple businesses, right? And some of you, I guess, depending on which part, where you are in regards to your businesses or whatever, what have you, you ever started something, like, you know, like some of you who have multiple businesses, you ever started a business and you just like, you did it, but you didn't quite have the faith to know that it was going to be successful? Does that make sense to anybody? Does it, like, you can have multiple businesses, but when you start your first business, mine, I would say this was back in the gap, right? This was oh gosh, this must have been like Spirit Name merch, the ClariTEA, the ClariTEAs and the Hood Tees, which of course I still have on my website. When I first started that business, it was just like, man, I know the Lord is telling me to do this, and I need to have my hoodies and t-shirts and things. Hey, Jamila and them, hey, honey, but like you kind of like, well, you know I heard the Lord tell me to do this, but I just don't know if it's going to work, but we just going to have to see. And maybe it did great. Maybe it didn't, right? But then you create another business. And for some of you, if you're on your first business, you're going to end up figuring this is how you're going to start to, like, because your faith, come on, can we just say this? My faith is growing. My faith in the Lord. Y'all know we've been talking about big faith. Like, we've been talking about big faith. Can I just tell y'all that of all the businesses that the Lord has given me to start at this point, that this is the one that I know is the it. I said it, the it. The Lord is gonna give you a business. He's gonna give you something, and you just it's really just faith. You're going to know, and you can't explain. And I've been talking to the Lord about this a lot. Like, I don't know how to explain faith to people sometimes. I don't know how to explain to people like why my faith is set up the way it is, but it is. The Lord is going to give some of you an idea, a business to create. And you ain't gonna know why. You gonna know, but you gonna know that business is going to be successful. When I tell y'all that the Lord is showing me stuff, y'all, and it's like when the Lord show you, you know, sometimes like the Lord will give you something and you be like, really, Daddy? Like, I don't know about that. This me. But then the Lord will give you this one thing, and it's like he'll give you something, and if you get to this point where it's just so matter of fact that can't nobody tell you that it's not going to be successful. Like, can't nobody tell you that it's not going to be prosperous. But you realize that it takes you a minute. It took me several businesses to get to that point. I didn't even feel it with these, right? I knew that the Lord had given me this to do, right? He gave me 336 Tarot and Oracle. He gave it to me to create, but there was so much skepticism. Thank you, Lord. There was so much skepticism around it. I guess because it was controversial and just different things. And it was just like, man, I can't even believe I'm doing this. But then this one, like, the Lord is getting ready to deposit some wisdom and some insight and some knowledge into you. And it's going to be so matter of fact that you're going to be like, I don't even know how I know. I just know that. But it's because your faith, you're like, when we talk about stepping up our faith. And I think that is what a lot of the experience, hey y'all, a lot of the experiences that we go through have to teach us. Like, y'all know I done had to go through a long season of just solidifying my trust in the Lord. And so when you told, like, and then at the other thing is like, he ain't gonna give you no downtime to implement something. I don't know who needs that. You ain't gonna have no lot of time. The Lord is gonna tell you right now, do it. And you're gonna be like, Daddy, but I'm not even ready and I don't know what I'm doing. But it's like, it's no delay. Come on, drop that in the chat. No delays. Because I feel like this is for my people who have already ventured into like creating a business, because you already know, you didn't already learn some things. So the Lord's not going to allow you to delay this process, y'all. If he gives you something, he's going to want you to act on it right then. No more delays. He's not going to give you time to think about it. He's not going to give you time to doubt about it. He's not going to give you time. He's going to say, go and do it. And you need to go and do it, because it's like, it's like, I'm telling you, this is going to be the it for some of y'all. And y'all realize, like, a lot, I be saying this and I don't even be talking about myself, but I'm telling y'all, like, the Lord will take something that you like to do and he can turn it into something for you. Man, look, and you be like, Daddy, I never even thought about that. Like, I be like, what? You don't even be thinking about it, but he'll turn it into something. Because, come on, the Empress at the bottom of the deck, he'll turn it into something, and you just be like, OMG, I never even thought about doing that. Okay, so on to do it. Let's get to it. Y'all like the live share the love. Something's getting ready to multiply. And it's not, what is this? A good person. Oh, that don't even go. We're not, they said not that one. Okay, on to do it. Come on, the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I'm talking about seeds. Remember last couple weeks ago, we was talking about planting seeds and that we're in the process, y'all. And this the thing. Y'all know this. When I pray and I ask the Lord to give me these messages, I remove myself. I ask for him to lower me and remove me so that y'all don't think I'm giving a biased opinion. When I give messages, I don't give from a perspective of my own life, but that doesn't mean that these things don't also happen in my life. So it's not until something actually comes to fruition that I be like, dog, oh, Daddy, you meant that message for me. I even had to go back and watch something because I don't take the messages for me. But then when it manifests, remember last week, I don't remember which cards we were using, but we was talking with the little flowers. It was some little plants, right? And I was like, y'all, whatever message it was, I was like, you got to go plant some seeds in some new soil. Like the Lord was calling us to go plant somewhere else. And I didn't understand it. But then as things start to come into fruition in your life, you be like, man, listen, Daddy, you was talking about me. So some of y'all, it's important to make sure that you are planting in multiple places. We're on multiple streams of income, of course, right? So come on, upside, y'all. Y'all so sleep, man. I want y'all to be so woke. Thank y'all. Shout out to Upside. Okay, shout out to Upside, who I'm still earning money through. Okay, like, tell y'all you could plant one seed and then stuff just start growing, and that money just sitting over there. It's just sitting over there. I'm trying to tell y'all. So the Lord will remember the Lord will give you a small seed. And so, yes, the link is in my description box. It's over here on YouTube anyway. Man, y'all, didn't I tell y'all, come on, God. See, I know, Daddy, but I don't be understanding sometimes when you do stuff. Like the Lord is really using me as an example. One of the things the Lord put me to the task, he said, are you going to go and share this knowledge with people? And I say, sure, Lord, I'm gonna go share it with people. And everybody, and then me going back to the Lord, well, Daddy, they probably not, I want them to use it, but they probably not gonna do it. And the Lord say, that's okay, because there's some folks who's serious about their growth. It's the folks who are serious about their growth, the folks who are serious about the Lord turning your life around. You gonna make something happen, Captain. You're not gonna allow people, places, or things. You're gonna be like, I got to be serious. Is anybody serious about turning their life around in this season? Is anybody serious? Like, you can pray all day, but are you serious about turning your life around? Like, are you serious about receiving? We can say some things, y'all. That's why they brought out faith without works is dead, James 2:26. Are you serious about turning your life around? Like, are you really willing to do what is necessary to bring new things into your life? A lot of people will say yes, but that's their fruit, right? You will know them by their fruit. You can say all day, like, man, I want to turn around. Man, I want something different. But are you serious about it? Drop that in the chat. I'm serious. I'm serious this time, Daddy. I might have been for play before, but this time I'm serious. Because for some of us, we can't afford to not be serious. And some of you, whatever, I don't know everybody's life situation, but if you got a situationals that is going on, maybe you can't afford to be serious. And that's when that's why you'll keep going through test after test after test, because the Lord is like, when are you going to start taking your life seriously? He had to say, this is me, guilty. Right? And so he's calling us. Like, I just feel like he's been giving me this energy, like, man, listen, it's like, don't miss the boat. Don't miss the boat. Don't miss the boat, right? Because you never know how long it's gonna take for that boat to come back around. Like, true story, y'all. Like, this boat leaving the port. And don't miss it. Like, I can't miss it this time. It's been too many times that I've missed it because of whatever reason. And this time, I'm just not going to do that. So, Ace of Pentacles, this is a seed. It's potential. Manifestation, seeds planted, opportunity, new beginnings, establishing security. I had completely forgot about that. How y'all get a beetle out the Ace of Pentacles? Where did that even come from? I didn't tell y'all. Can I just tell y'all? I was sitting here. How did y'all even get? I don't. Yeah, somebody make that make sense, y'all. It's a beetle. If y'all see me keep looking over here, y'all know one of them real big old, what's it called? June bugs. They might be called, I don't know, but they some big old green beetles. They about this big. They really not that big, but that's I felt like it was. They about a good inch, almost an inch and a quarter. Y'all, tell me how this beetle flew through my window crack this much. And it came, y'all. He came in the car with me. He came in here. He was in here. Y'all. I'm trying to make eyeshadow. I say, Mr. Beetle, you done lived your last day. Lord, I told the Lord Daddy go make some more. you gonna have to make some more of them. Because he ain't gonna survive. Needless to say, I don't know how. He ended up flying like in the little part where like in the door part. But y'all, I just swear that even though, you know, can't nothing come in through the door, I promise I feel like that beetle just gonna come out the... Okay, listen, I'm bad. Listen, he in there. He's still in there. Why y'all ain't get him out? Somebody need to get... I don't know. And I don't even think it's even nothing he can crawl through. But y'all, I can't stop looking at it. Okay, I'm back. Listen, so if y'all see me keep looking over there, that's why. Because I just feel like this beetle finna come out of there. And I'm just gonna tell y'all, I'm leaving y'all right here. Y'all gonna see? I'm gonna leave y'all right here. Because somebody gonna have to come get him. Anyway. I'm back. I don't know how y'all got beetle out of Ace of Pentacles. Visit the bee. Anyway, that bee better stay right there. That's what he better do. What else? So this is planting a seed. Okay, we're going to be intentional. We are in the new moon's energy that we just had the other day as well. So make sure you planting a seed with intention. Y'all, this is the time. I don't know. I don't know. I'll be praying for y'all. I pray for every person who these messages will eventually, who the Lord will allow to receive these messages. I'll be praying for y'all because I really want y'all to be great and amazing in your lives. But I also understand, like, you can't make anybody. That's a lot of cards, y'all. We're going to take all 5 of them, but that's a lot because they all face down. And the fact that they all feel like that, I'm going to take them. But I just wanted to let y'all know that that was a lot. Because I really just want everybody to be great. So we gonna see. We need to plant some seeds, okay? It was on the news that they was coming to, baby, well, somebody come get them, okay? Because I don't do well with bugs. I don't do well with them. I think look, it is, y'all. It is burning up. How I could put some shade on y'all. Real light tarot. I was like, why does this keep freezing? Hold on, y'all. They said, did she just start? I did. Let me see if I can get y'all some coolness. Child, the people on YouTube, them gonna have the whole little real life tarot. Don't be no hater, okay? Y'all at least got air conditioning over here. YouTube, these little people them ain't got nothing. They over here burning up. Why y'all didn't say y'all was hot? Y'all ain't feel that heat on y'all neck. They was just sitting there. They didn't even say y'all didn't feel that heat on y'all neck. I know y'all felt that heat. Child, y'all is tripping. Y'all can't get no air conditioning. It ain't no vent for y'all. Y'all was just gonna sit there and burn up, wasn't it? Baby, y'all was finna get a tan. We gonna see. We gonna pray for y'all. If I'm just told y'all right now, if y'all little live mess up, y'all go get on the YT, okay? Go get on the YT. I don't know how they didn't feel that heat on their neck, child. I was hot for them. My neck done got hot. Okay, I'm back. Listen, what do we have? Come on, the star. Hey, Grandma. Y'all, I was on the treadmill this morning. I was so proud of myself, okay? I was so proud of myself today. I actually did 30 minutes on the elliptical, which I hadn't done in a minute. So some of you, like, push yourself beyond your limits, right? Today I did 30 minutes on the elliptical and I did 30 minutes of walking, but I was in my zone, baby. I was in my zone. And so some of you, but as soon as I got on the treadmill, my mama song came on, my grandmama song came on. So it's just like, this is also you knowing, and maybe you hadn't, baby, somebody got to get some air because there's just too much going on in this establishment. feeling like your angels ain't there, feeling like you out here by yourself. So I really just, and that was something else when I was praying right before I came on here. I was just thanking the Lord, you know, your prayers activate your angels. So just know, like, if you start feeling like you're disconnected, or start feeling like you don't have support or help, or like your angels ain't up here rocking with you, start praying. And I prayed that today. I was just like, thank you, Lord, that my prayers are activating my angels, that they're taking the word to you and bringing in what's necessary. The star, come on, faith. Y'all know the star card is a card of faith, right? So this is us going back to the same thing that the Lord was just had me reading before we got on here. This is about us really knowing, like, your faith cannot, like, there can be no doubt, there can be no, you got to just have this understanding, like, man, I know this got to be it. And for some of you, maybe the Lord is taking you to a point, like he took me, like, Dad, I ain't got nothing else, like, this got to be it, because what else is there? But I promise you that as you start to develop whatever this seed is that he's giving you, and have the faith that it's going to grow. Like, can we just drop that in the chat? I got the faith. I have faith that it's going to grow, because that's the thing. I was listening to a message the other day, and I want to say, I don't even know if I listened to the whole thing or not, but it's just like, man, you just got to know. We have to get to this point, y'all, where we just know that God is going to do it. We just know that because I told y'all, I told the Lord, he didn't bring me into this new season for nothing. He didn't bring me into this new season just to have me sitting here thinking like, well, maybe it's gonna, no, we passed the maybe seasons. It's a message coming up. I don't know if it's this week or next week, but we passed the maybe seasons. We in them, oh, I know it's gonna happen seasons. Like, you have got to know, without a shadow of a doubt, you have got to know. And for some of us, I can tell y'all this, like, in speaking of transitions, the Lord is getting, and even me, I can tell y'all this, he's getting ready to transfer. Like, how do you know when it's time to make a move? Because if it's something not growing, right? If something is not growing, let's say you have a seed that you have planted, and you can be watering, but the Lord has already told you to transition something. He done told you to move. He done told you to close a door. This is happening for me right now, and I'm telling y'all that it's happening but I'm willing for it to happen, because I'm not gonna stay stuck. So even I use my platforms as an example. Some places I'm not going to be going live. Other places I'm going to be going live. So make sure you follow me on my other platforms, because like I told the Lord, I was like, if I know that, because if he's telling you to transition, if he's telling you to close a chapter, to close a door, to let something go, it's something better, y'all. So even for me, like, he's closing a chapter, and he's like, it's not that you're not going to still be putting energy into it, but you just got to go put energy somewhere else. And because it's necessary. I can't even say that out loud, because I don't want to even say, because I know why the Lord is telling me to transition. Come on, God. I know why he's telling me to transition and move. And it's necessary. It's pivotal for where he's getting ready to take you next. You got to be willing to put yourself in new soil. And so just know that, and then have the faith. So some of you, it's like if something has run its course. That's thank you, Lord. Something has run its course. Something that was beneficial. And that's the first word on here, y'all. This happens to be my Uncle Michael. He's so funny. This is my uncle, but this is spiritual guidance. This is star power, your spirit guides. Told y'all, like, this is like, okay, Lord, I'm ready, because I feel like a lot of us were ready. We're past the point of questioning these transitions. We just ready to step into this new. Okay, come on, new. Come on, the Empress. Now all of these are face down, y'all, so I have not seen these. Big Empress energy. Okay, we receive that. Divine feminine receptivity. This is giving birth. I'm telling you, whatever this seed is, you giving birth, and it's like you got the fall. Come on, that little what child, that y'all seen that license plate said Koya, almost like Toya, wasn't it, with the seed creep walking? No, I'm not, but I'm just saying that's what it said. Come on, higher self, we receive it. Stability, nurturing, fertility, giving birth. Okay, with the Empress, we receive it. Major arcana coming out. What do we have? Y'all think it's a game if you want to. Okay, you better go follow your dreams. This is the Page of Cups. Your dreams are that way. Like, drop some arrows in the chat, up, with nothing going backwards. Drop some arrows in the chat. Where are you trying to go? Are you trying to go up? Your dreams are that way. Look up. We talked about that the other day. Look forward. Eyes front. Your dreams are different. They're not. We letting some things go, y'all. We letting some things go. This talks about intuition, chasing your dreams. Creativity. It's a card of intuition, love messages. Some of y'all, yep, there's gonna be some love that's coming in for you. This is not everybody's message, but some of you, yes, there's new partnerships that are coming in. Some of you, this is also family, because like I just told y'all might have an uncle in the spirituals that's trying to come through and like really that's giving you support. Man, you just better know that your angels out here helping you. Throw the cards away. Just throw them away. King of Pentacles, okay, wealth, abundance. Y'all better be praying and thanking the Lord for giving you the wisdom to create wealth. I truly understand, as when we're getting ready to start talking about Solomon and Bible clarity, but I truly understand what it means at this point when it's like the Lord gives you the wisdom to create wealth, y'all. This is why I don't pray for money. I pray for things that you can build and grow and develop that are going to allow you to really have life, like sustaining wealth, things that are going to last. We not talking. That's why you don't want to do quick money kind of stuff. Which part? I don't want to spend a lot of time on that, because who has time for that? I feel like, yes. Well, I'm going to say it, but I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time here. With the Lord been talking to me about discernment and tests, and I've been talking to y'all about this. So I just want somebody to be careful. Which part? Come on, rear view mirror. Listen, some of you are getting ready to start experiencing people coming back into your lives, okay? Or trying to, should I say. There's some people trying to spin the block. Why are they trying to spin the block? Because when they didn't believe, maybe they were there for a second. But remember this, everybody's not going to sit at this new table. Drop this in the chat. I'm going to new tables. Everybody is not going to be able to sit with you at these tables, okay? Yes, you are going to notice that people are going to start back coming around. And I'm like, shawty, me, this me. I love you with the love of the Lord. But what you want? What you want? Because I said this, I said it to the Lord just last night. I'm so very, very grateful. I'm about to get emotional. See, this is why I didn't want to talk about it, because it's about to make me cry. I am so grateful for the people who have stuck with me as I was rebuilding myself. Do y'all realize that for the last 14, 15, 16 months, I've been rebuilding myself? And there are some people who came into my lives and it was all good, but then they fell off. But there's some of y'all who have literally been rocking with me while I was trying to figure it out, when I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't understand everything the Lord was calling me to. The folks got a place. They got a table. They got a seat at the table. But these people who fair weather, because where was you at? And people be like, this is me, Yeet got to agree with me. But let me tell you something. There's some folks that been rocking with me, man. It's some folks that done watched, that done cried with me. You done seen me go through so many iterations of myself. You done seen me be broken. You done seen me struggle. You done seen me hurt. You done seen me hungry. There are people, I'm telling you right now, man, there are people who claim to care, but you saw that they really didn't care about you for real. And this ain't about financial support. This is people who continue to show up and watch the videos, who will share some content. I don't pay for ads, so this is why I'm like, y'all, like the live, share the love. The people who continue to show up. Somebody made a clip clip for the first time, y'all. Somebody made a clip of one of my videos the other day. Do y'all know how that feels when somebody makes a clip or a reel, or they, like, you really see people trying to support you? There are people who continue to just share the cards, even though it's going against what people think that they're supposed to be subscribing to. People questioning them, like, why you follow her? Why? Like, y'all, do you understand what support really feels like? So this is the thing. That was them, that was the old tribe, and you're not a part of that anymore. You ain't even on that type of time, because the people who, like, it's the same thing for me. I'm gonna rock with the people who down there going through their struggle. I'm gonna rock with them, because guess what? Them the folks that's rock with me when I didn't have nothing, when I didn't have 2 nickels to rub together, when I didn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, and they didn't laugh at me. And if they did, they not doing it to my face. And I'm not saying that anyone is, but let me tell you something. You either got to really love me or really hate me to come and sit on a live all day and watch me give a message. If you don't like me, you got to really love me. In your heart of hearts, you got to love me, because there ain't no way that you gonna come and sit up and watch me if you really have animosity in your heart. Do you understand? And so there are people who show up, like Sandy. Sandy's like, man, I like to interact and show up for Bible study. I don't even know what I'm doing, but we just sitting up there reading the word, discussing the word, building a relationship with the Lord. Like, them the people. So for some of y'all, pay attention to the people who've been rocking with you when you was trying to do stuff and you don't need, and the Lord had told you to do something, and no matter how crazy it sounded, they still right there. They still just right there. They still supporting you. Even when you like, man, I don't know what I'm doing, y'all, but they still riding with you. They still rocking with you. They supporting everything you put out. Them the folks. The other little people, names. Baby, what you want? Somebody posted, I saw it on Facebook. Somebody posted it was like, and I know who she is, of course. They posted, it was like this doormat, right? And it was like, they was like, and it said, it called them a HO. Who sent you? Like, and it was like Jocelyn. Shout out Jocelyn Hernandez, I believe it is. Shout out Jocelyn. She was like, who sent you, right? And so just know that. And this is not you feeling like you better than anyone, but it's like, man, there's some folks that have been down in the trenches with me. Okay, Jared, Jamila, it's some folks that have been in the trenches with me while I was trying to figure out how to get out. And they right there, they like, well, we in it together. We just gonna stand. When you take a step, we gonna take a step. Like, so know that. And it's those types of people that the Lord is going to bring harvest to. Those are the people. Don't think that the Lord, as he's getting ready, come on, God, as he's getting ready to step you into abundance, everybody ain't gonna eat. No. You wasn't here to need no flour. You ain't try to help me get no dough together. You didn't want to contribute no oil. You just want, no. And I don't know who needs this message, but I'm telling you right now, if the Lord is taking you to new places, everybody not going with you, dog. And it may hurt because you might be mad, but you got to really think about it and be like, wait a minute, now you too in and out for me. You too in, come on, Lord, you too inconsistent for me. This is family members too. You know, the crazy thing is, for some of y'all, I'm going to say it because I can say this because I mean it with my whole heart. My dreams involve my family. My dreams involve my family. My dreams are so that my family can have a better life. But guess what? Your family not going to support your dreams. But they don't even know that the reason that what you're trying to do is you're dreaming for them. You're dreaming so that they can have something that they don't have right now. Come on, Lord. That's a message for another day. But we can't do nothing about our family. But I'm going to tell you this. My dreams include my family, even though they're not included in my dreams. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense for somebody. So just know that. And so this is because you can't change your family, right? You can't change your family. And so you just got to be mindful of that. And it's because why? I've been having this talk with the Lord, y'all. I kid you not, man. Like, I've been on some real conversations with the Lord. And one of the things I've been talking to him about is like family, right? And I need somebody to know this. And I love my family. I love my children. I love my uncle. I love my sister. I love my dad. I love everybody. But I'm going to give y'all a real truth. Because let me just tell y'all something. Can't nobody use my story against me. Let me tell you. I have oracle decks, t-shirts, hoodies. Now I have makeup. Do y'all think that my family has bought anything from me? I am not mad. Understand me. I'm not mad. You know why I'm not mad? Because nobody has ever done what I'm doing for my family. No one's ever had a business. No one's ever had nothing. And when it's your family, who needs this message, man? Listen, when it's your family, they have seen you as one person for so long, y'all, that they can't understand that you're not that person anymore. Like, listen, y'all know I love my children to death. Everything I'm doing so my children will never have to go through this struggle. But I told the Lord just last night, I said, Daddy, I was like, I know my children feel some type of way. Why? Because all they ever saw me do was work. When I was a nurse, y'all, I was missing time with my children to go and work. Now, I was working because I had to take care of my children. But at the time, the children didn't understand that that's why I had to go to work. Does that make sense? And so I sacrificed, when I was a nurse, I sacrificed the time with my children in order to give my children the things that they wanted, the things that not only that they needed, but the things that they wanted. And even when I got divorced, so I could still take my children on trips, because we had a tradition of going on a trip every summer. And so then it got to a point where now I'm really a single parent, and now I'm having to bust a hustle, and I'm 12, 16-hour shifts, 5, 6, 7 days a week. Right? When I was a nurse, y'all, I was hustling. I was on night shift for 13 years, 7P to 7A. So, but I still made time to go to the appointments. I still made time to take them to school. I got off work. I took my kids to school. None of my kids never went to daycare. My mama kept them sometimes when she didn't want to keep them. They'd be at home with me. I would have to be trying to sleep and got a baby over here on the side. So this the thing. All my children ever saw was work. So it's hard for my children to see me like this and not understanding why I just won't go get a job, because they don't understand that that's not what the Lord has told me to do. They've never seen an entrepreneur. They've never seen someone create a business. They've never seen somebody on a walk with God. Why? Because we didn't go to church. Nobody was like, my children used to go with the neighbors sometimes, but when we moved from over there, they weren't going to church anymore. So they've never seen somebody on a faith walk. Is this tracking for somebody? So yes, your children might feel some type of way because they not going to understand the journey, because they ain't never seen nobody on this particular journey. They ain't never seen nobody try to build a business. They ain't never seen nobody on a true walk with the Lord. They don't have any understanding of it, because just like I wasn't exposed to it, guess what? Neither were my children. So they don't understand when I'm saying, y'all, I know my children feel some type of way about the situation that I'm in. But I also understand that they don't understand, like, I got to do what God is telling me to do. They think, them thinking like, my son is here right now, y'all. And do you think it don't sometime come back to me and be like, man, I don't even have somewhere for my son. But this is warfare, so be very mindful, right? Man, I ain't even got the place to stay for my son. My son visiting for the summer, and he got to be with my daughter because I don't have my own place to stay. Message. Do you understand? So this, come on, Lord, I don't even know why this is coming up, but it also made me understand why the Lord had to move me away from even my children, because my children, come on, God, would have made me stay doing what He's asked me not to do. Do you understand that? If I had a, if the, you don't be understand. We don't think about our wilderness season, or why the Lord will make you separate away from your family, away from your children. I was hurt, devastated. But I also understand that had I stayed where I was, I would not have followed the Lord's instructions, because my feelings would have made me go and get a job to make sure that I was making my children happy with what I was doing. Does that make sense for somebody? I was going to make sure that their opinion of me was what I wanted it to be, and so he had to move me away so that what they felt about what I was doing was not going to interfere with what he was doing in my life. Now, mind you, when all of this is said and done, my children are going to understand why I had to go through the homelessness, why I had to go through all of the separation, why I had to move away from them. They're going to understand, because they're getting ready to have a better life. Because I will not stop until I know that my children, come on, rain on me, that I know my children are going to have a better life. They will never be in this position. So they may feel some type of way now, but baby, my children are young. They all adults, but they young. But because you will never have to go through this. If I can do something about it, while the Lord is still putting breath and strength in my body, my children will never go through this ever in life. So they may not understand it now. So this is maybe for some of y'all who have children who don't understand the walk, right? They don't understand it now. Maybe right now they think you're settling. Maybe right now they think you can just go do something. One of my daughters told me that one time. She was like, no, settling is living in the car. Hurt my feelings, right? And you know what I did? I went to go start trying to get a job. I'm not making this up. I was in Dallas. And one of my daughters was we was talking, and she was just like, settling is living in the car. And I couldn't make her understand at that point why I couldn't do it. But then she started her own faith walk. Then she started her own walk with the Lord. And then she understood what obedience to the Lord means. You don't understand, but sometimes you just be like, I just got to do what God is telling me. I know it don't make sense. It's crazy to everybody else. It's crazy that I just won't go do something because it will make everybody else because it'll make everybody else happy. But see, I told the Lord, I said, God, if you save me from where I was, I'll do whatever you told me to do. I'll do whatever you tell me to do, Lord. If you help me get out of this situation that I'm in, I'll do whatever you want me to do. I made that commitment to the Lord. And from that day until this one, no matter how hard it's been, no matter how much I've had to struggle, sacrifice, give up, let go, it hurts sometimes, you go through some things, I'm still just as committed to the Lord now as I was then. You're right, I wouldn't have been happy. Do you know that if I had to did what they were telling me to do, y'all, none of this would have been, because I would have still been living for the world. I would have still been living for what everybody else wanted me to do. I like freedom. I like being free. Freedom comes with a cost. It comes with a cost. So don't think that you just finna be on this walk with the Lord and it's just gonna come easy. No, it does not. You're gonna have to sacrifice some things. But what I also know is that I never would have been able to provide the life that my children, I have real goals, and it's gonna happen because I'm not gonna stop until it happens. Freedom comes with a cost, but it's a price worth paying. Come on, Lord. Rain on me. The Lord will send rain at the proper time from his rich treasury in the heavens and will bless all the work that you do. I want to get to the point where I can show my children that you don't have to work for somebody. I can right now, as the Lord is my witness, I can tell y'all right now a business that each one of my children can start. But you know that they're not going to understand it. You know when they're going to understand it? Because when my children, come on God, when my children start their businesses, they're not going to have to go through the struggles. They're not going to have to go through the, oh my gosh, I don't have the money for this. If they want to start a business, they're going to have a mama who has done it before, who has created multiple businesses. So she'll have the resources, she'll have the network, she'll have the connections, she'll have the wisdom to help them create it. Something I didn't have. I've been flying by the seat of my pants with nobody but me and the Lord. Don't got no family with no businesses. Ain't had no help for nobody to tell me what to do, what steps to take. I just been, the Lord say do something. Okay, Lord. That's my, okay. But see, when they start their businesses, they won't be, y'all, my birthday is this month. I'm coming up on 44 years old. 44. My children ain't gonna be 44 going through this. Good Lord say the same. Because by then they will have resources. They will be financially free, financially independent, have their own businesses that are sustaining their own wealth. But they have to have an example first. And I'm the example. I'm their example for the Lord and a walk of faith with God and obedience. I'm their example of what it means to have faith and trust in Him. I'm their example of that you can start from nothing and at the very bottom, and you can still do what's necessary to change your life. So for some of you, and I want you to understand, no man, people ain't gonna understand it. And people gonna be looking at you like you crazy, but they only gonna look at you like you crazy until the Lord blesses the work that you're doing. You may go through 50 ideas and all of them fail, and everybody gonna tell you to give up and stop and go to work and get a job, and then that one last idea that one last idea gonna be the one, and then all of a sudden they gonna be like, you just then people they gonna change. Then they gonna be like, I knew you could do it. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You ain't believe I could do it. You would have rather me went and settled and took a job and been still in bondage. Because why? Because you wouldn't do it. Because you wouldn't give up everything. You wouldn't commit to the cross and give up. No, you didn't believe I can do it. But you see I can do it now. So some of y'all gonna have one of them. Now they see I can do it. Man, listen. I wish I had this knowledge at 31. Had I listened when the Lord called me then, I would have had this knowledge at 31. That's just one side of the coin, y'all. Like, so that speaks to, so understand. My children will understand. They'll understand now because the Lord is, I'm claiming, I know the Lord is blessing me. Because the way my faith is set up, I'm not even concerned. I know that the Lord is blessing me. And they'll understand it when they living in their own houses, when they driving cars that they didn't pay for. Do you understand? Like, I'm on that type of time. Yeah, my children gonna have a different life. Come on now. I'm just saying. So it's the same thing with like ministry, right? True story, y'all. This, I'm not making any of this up. Y'all, my dad is a pastor. My dad is a pastor. I wasn't gonna talk about this, but it came up today when I was driving. Right? I love my dad. I love him, right? But my dad does not agree with what I'm doing. He doesn't agree with this. He doesn't agree with these. He doesn't believe that I can serve the Lord and be using tarot cards. But it's based on his faith and his belief, and I'm good with that. So don't think, and so this speaks to the other side of the coin. Maybe someone has done something that the Lord is now calling you into. For me, ministry, right? I don't know nothing about ministry. But don't think if you're doing something in somebody said unicorn earlier, if you're doing something in a unique way, if the Lord is giving you a different way to do something that goes against the grain, that goes against what everybody's been taught, it goes against what's in the Bible and divination, it's contradictory because the priests were using divination, the ephod, another story for another day. But Don't think that somebody who does know what the Lord is calling you into is going to help you. Two sides of the coin. Two sides of the coin. Right? Because there are people who have done it that are not going to agree with the way that the Lord is asking you to do it. It's going to be different. And because based on their beliefs and how and their traditions and their rules and their religion, because it's religion, right? I don't do religion. I'm not on that at all. The Lord don't do religion. Religion is the law. Religion is the law of Moses. It's rules and regulations, and that's what we do Jesus over here. Okay? And Jesus, all of them rules and regulations, as we know, that's why you still want to keep the commandments. Don't get it twisted when I say this. You either get this or you don't. Okay? But Jesus is the law of Moses. So don't think that just because you may have somebody that has done it and you think that just because they've done it, they're going to help you. No. You're going to have to figure it out. And you're no better person to ask but the Lord. Because this is the thing. The Lord is going to help you. He going to help you. Be like, Daddy, I don't know what I'm doing. This me all the time. Daddy, what am I doing? This don't even make sense. How am I going to do this? Daddy, you sure you don't want to get somebody else to do it? I don't even know what I'm doing. What am I supposed to do? Just about everything that the Lord has given me to do, y'all, has been so much bigger than me. Till I be like, you want me to what? Daddy, how do I even do that? Where do I even start? Where do I even begin? And the perfect example is this. The perfect example is me being on these lives right now, talking about Jesus. I don't know everything. I'm not no Bible scholar. I don't know. This is what the Lord said. The Lord said, this is what the Lord told me. I don't know, but the Lord told me to tell somebody. Y'all, I'll just be like, Lord, what to do? What to do? Because I don't have a clue. So somebody needs to know that. Don't get in your feelings if somebody don't want to help you that's already done something. Your help. I will lift my eyes to the hills from which cometh my help. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord. He is going to, I promise you, as sure as I'm sitting here, I promise you the Lord is going to provide the help you need. Don't know when it's going to come. I don't know. Do I know it's going to come? Yep. How you start a business? I don't know. I told the Lord this the other day, right? I was like, Daddy, I just be doing stuff and I just be praying. Like I'm in this season where I'm praying for the people, the connections that are coming in, because I know they're coming. How do I know they coming? Because I don't know what else to do. And it's certain things, y'all, like it's a lot of stuff that when you're an entrepreneur, you learn how to do certain stuff yourself. I know how to build my website. I know how to it's certain things you know how to do. But it's other things that I'm just like, Dad, I don't want to have to do that. It's like, Daddy, it's certain stuff that you're just not gonna want to have to do. And so if you and it may not be for you to learn. Yeah, I can help people create a website. It's super easy. It's nothing to it. It's like click, you done. But there's certain skills that I've learned, but there's certain skills it's like I don't want to do that. Good example. I don't want to learn how to make t-shirts. I'm gonna just say I don't want to do it. I don't want to do that right now. I would rather partner with someone who can help me to make the t-shirts, because I'm not in a position. Everything that I'm doing right now is stuff that I'm creating in my space where I'm at right now. Right. So just know that, like, you ain't gonna always know, but that's when you just pray and be like, Daddy, help, because I don't know what to do. And then he will start. And I'm telling you, he told me this, and it's coming up, man. He's aligning some things. He's aligning some things. You finna be in some places. You finna be in some rooms. You finna be in some tables. And you know, people say this all the time. The King of Pentacles out here. The Lord is getting ready to put you. See what I'm saying? Do you understand? Do you see Auntie Coco Neal? Do you see? I don't want to do it. I got slogans, I got the stuff to put on the t-shirts, but I don't want to do that. So that was somebody else's assignment. That wasn't my assignment. You got to know your assignment. Please send me an email, because like right now, because it's like, okay, the Lord was like, he told me this today. Okay, we'll do he told me that today. It's just like, man, look, because I just be like, Dad, I be having to learn stuff. Now I'm having to learn makeup. And y'all, it's not super easy. Okay, so what he's giving you to do is not easy. It requires work. But I'm telling you, somebody, it's some people who are connected to your destiny. There's some people who are connected to helping you to create real wealth and abundance in your life. Okay, he getting ready to help you give birth. Those people are necessary. So pray for those people. Pray for, Lord, I pray for their ministries. I pray for their businesses. I pray, if you ain't got a husband or a wife, pray for your husband and your wife, because they're going to play a role. The Lord showed me that today. Some of you, your kingdom spouse is coming in, because there's something significant that they are going to be required to do in this season. Telling you, come on, crown me, and wait for Habakkuk 2, 2, and 3 up under that. I'm telling you right now, like all of the things, but you had to go through all of this before. Some of you, that's the other thing. Like maybe there's somebody in your life, right? Or maybe the Lord has already shown you who your spouse is, whoever this message is for. Maybe the Lord has already shown you who your spouse is. But for some of y'all, one of the lessons that you had to go through was learning that you are independent. You do not need somebody else to make yourself be great. That you do not need somebody else to make you, help you build. For some of you, that's why the Lord has not sent your spouse, because you have to understand who you are. You have to know who you are. You have to be able to stand on your own 2 feet. You have to get it out the mud, especially if you've dealt with a lot of codependence. Okay, so I don't know who needs this message. Some of you may be praying for your spouse. Pray for them, but don't pray that they come in. The Lord is going to bring them at the right time. For some of you, this season is about knowing how powerful you are, how strong you are, how much you can accomplish without thinking that you need somebody else in order to make yourself successful. You don't. And so that's I didn't even understand why the Lord was talking to me about this. You got to know who you are before your person comes in. If you do, because otherwise you're going to be leaning back towards codependence versus interdependence. Okay, so for some of you, like, man, I've been praying for a spouse, I've been praying for them to come in. I've been praying, and they hadn't come in yet. And the reason is because you have to know who you are before this person is able to come in for you. Because especially if, and this ain't for everybody, but if you've dealt with codependency issues, the Lord is going to he's going to make you make yourself be who you need to be before this person comes in. True story. I didn't understand why he was talking to me about that earlier. I pray for the husband that is coming in. Look, I spelled it out on the message the other day. I pray for the husband that I know is coming in. I don't know who he is. I'm not really worried about it. I'm still over here focused. I'm still creating. I'm still building and becoming ToShae Germaine. So until that, I'm not even focused on that. Okay. So just be aware of that. Okay, be aware of that. 336tarotandoracle.com. The link is in the description box. Okay, write my answers plainly on tablets so that a runner can carry the correct message to others. This vision is for a future time. It describes the end, but it will be fulfilled. Can we just drop that in the chat? It will be fulfilled. And some of you, this is that seed. I don't know if you already planted it. I don't know if you've been waiting. It's a card of harvest out here. It feels like for some of us, we've been waiting. We've been in God's waiting room for a minute. We've been waiting. Right? Cherie said, facts, family, them. I had to learn about credit, who I am, strong I am, and can make it without the man I was not supposed to be with for over 20 years. My kingdom husband is here now because I did it. Telling you, been waiting. Like, to the point where I'm like, that. Daddy, like, what is happening? But I do feel like the wait is over. And it's all because, like, man, when I tell y'all, when you just start taking steps, come on, the harvest, when you start taking steps, Listen at the horn. Telling y'all, when you finally just be like, because I'm just at a point where if the Lord tell me to do something, okay, Lord, all right, cut connections off. Some of you, you got to get in your zone. You got to get focused. And the reason for some of you that the person is not coming in, remember, y'all, always remember, if you praying for a kingdom spouse, they got to work. They got to make sure they right too. Okay. I think sometimes we forget, especially if you're single, you got to make, the Lord got to make sure they right too. Okay, so don't rush. This is why it's like, don't rush the process. You want to make sure that the Lord has done the work on them, just like he's done the work on you. Otherwise, y'all gonna be going through some things, some unnecessary things that y'all don't want to go through. So just know that they coming. Okay, they coming. Your empress, your emperor, whatever you are, whatever your spirituals resides in your spirituals. Okay, they coming. But you want them to be able to come correct too, because you didn't had to do too much work on yourself. You know you have boundaries. You know your worth. You know your value. You ain't gonna put up with the same. Come on, the diamond, another card of harvest up under that. Telling y'all, divine instructions, inner wisdom, trust your intuition. Okay, so you want to make sure that the Lord then got them in order. Y'all, that was about to tear my little ear up. You want to make sure that the Lord has got them in order. Is that it? Angel numbers, and we out this thing. What's that? Deuteronomy 8 and 18. And remember, look, we're not talking about wealth. And remember the Lord your God, for it is he who gives you the ability to create wealth. I'm told you right now, okay? Plant a seed today. Sow a seed today. Okay, sow a seed today. Plant a seed. It's something. If the Lord is giving you something, for some of you, maybe it's investing. I don't know. That looks like, I'm not knowing, this is not investment advice. I'm not on that, but just saying. And so he confirms his covenant with which he swore to your ancestors as it is today. Okay, so let's close it out. Angel numbers, and then we finna be, and I'm done. What is this? 1212, manifestation. First card to come out. 777 at the bottom of the deck. Back to your roots, inner child healing. Something is manifesting. I just believe it. I believe that in our lives, especially if you have been in service. Yes, the Lord will give us these spectacular blessings. He will give us unexpected things. But most of us, we've been out here doing the work. Okay, we've been out here doing the work. We've been out here like really trying to live for the Lord, really trying to be obedient, really trying to do the right things. We've been out here. Come on, 336. I received that higher self. We've been out here doing the work. We've been out here getting ourselves, our mind, body, and spirit right. So get ready for blessings to come. Right? It's like you can't. I'm the way my faith is set up, y'all. The way my faith is set up, it's just like, I just know, it's just like, the Lord, Daddy, you didn't move me. You didn't bring me here to fail. Just me all the time. I don't really say it that much because I just know I'm going to be successful, because there's no room for doubt for me in this season. None. There's no room for doubt. There's no room for me doubting myself, my abilities. And my thing is, if you've created multiple things, fear shouldn't even be an option anymore. If the Lord gives you something, you just like, okay, that makes sense. All right, Lord, I need the resources. Okay, Lord, I need this. Okay, Lord, how am I going to do this? And then the Lord is going to give you those instructions, and all you got to do is follow him. Follow him and follow them, and he's going to do the rest. Thank you, Lord. That's something the Lord been on me about too. You ain't got to try to figure everything out. The Lord he's in this season where he's bringing things to us. And I'll say this, and this is, and I can't even really, I don't even know how to explain it other than to say, you just got to know that the Lord is going to provide. He's going to provide. Okay, you have a higher calling on your life. Spiritual teacher, the gift of prophecy. Y'all know I'm not the person, hey girl, hey, look, I could give y'all one prophecy. I'm gonna have Gigi. I'm gonna have her. She just passed by. I'm gonna have her. Because can't nobody tell me that I'm not. I'm gonna have her. I'm gonna have her. I'm finna go. That's it. On the cut. Because the Lord said so. That's it. I'm done. Thank you, Lord. That's it. If he said it, then he meant it. And what? Not that part. I know you didn't say that part, Daddy. I was just, shout out T.I. If he said it, then he meant it. And that's it. And that's just where I'm at with everything. If he said it, then he meant it. And that's it. And I'm just like, okay, Lord, you ain't give me this for nothing. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. And that's what he was talking to me about, like plans for this season. He was just like, I ain't just telling you to do nothing just because I want you to do so. No, I'm telling you something because of what you've been praying for. What have you been asking God for? What are you asking him for in your life? Do you believe? Do you have faith that he's going to do it? You ain't got to put the church finger up. Look, we gonna stand up. Okay, we gonna stand up. That's it, y'all. That's it. We gonna end and begin with the Lord as always. Okay. I just know he's gonna do it. I can't explain it to y'all, but this is the one, because it's just like when you ain't got nothing else and you just like, this got to be it, because it ain't nothing else. If you did 50 things and nothing, and you just like, okay, maybe that wasn't the thing. Okay, that wasn't the thing. But I'm gonna tell somebody this. I can't tell y'all yet. Well, y'all will see. Hopefully, I got some new products I got some products that are coming in next week. And I just want somebody to know, if you have that, everything, what is it? Is that a scripture? Everything works. Everything's going to work together. They're saying some scripture, but I don't know what it is. For those who love him. And in all things, it's something they said, in all things. They're giving me a scripture, but I don't know what it is. And in all things, God works for the good of those who love him, those who are called according to his purpose. Does that sound right? I don't know, something like that. It might not be it per verbatim, but it's something like that. It's something about it. We know that in all things, God works for the good of those who love him, those who have been called according to his purpose. Y'all know I ain't no Bible scholar, but that's what I heard in my spirituals, okay? So you may think, and y'all will know more about this. Hopefully, I would say within the next 2 weeks, you will know more about it. And that little part is going to make sense. Don't think that anything that the Lord has given you to do has been wasted. Nothing is wasted. Okay, and that's all I'm gonna say. You may not, maybe you didn't understand how it was going, but everything ties together. Everything. It was not wasted. It was not. That's it for real this time. Y'all, make sure you follow me. Romans 8:28. Okay, it's in here somewhere, child. One of these scriptures. Make sure you follow me on my other platforms, because as y'all know, like I've been telling y'all, the Lord is transitioning me into different places, and it's a requirement, and it's one of those feel the fear, face your fear, do it anyway kind of moments. Now or never. Okay, it's now or never. We got to make the moves that the Lord is asking us to make, and that's just that. I want to share this with somebody, and then I'm really finna go, because the Lord is allowing me to share this. Some of y'all know last month for the prosperity, we're on day 7 of the Prosperity Clarity Challenge, right? And I did this challenge. Oh, those are the wrong cards. I did this challenge last month, because I always want to just make sure that it's in alignment. And one of my goals last month was to raise my credit score by 25 points. And I remember I was telling y'all, I was like, y'all, you know, I paid off this collection and just doing things to be diligent and be consistent about. Look, there goes Cherie. Look, you was at the top of the deck. Okay. I want y'all to know that my credit score has gone up like 40 points. I was so proud to look at my credit report the other day. Because I was worried about it, right? Because I was like, well, Lord, you know, I told y'all I got my car note paid up. That was the job that I took for 4 weeks. I only worked that job for a month, but all I did with those paychecks, y'all, was pay my car note. All I did every week, I paid my car note. It was like immediately. It wasn't no hesitation. I took the job so I could pay my car note, and that's what I did. And so that's why I say everything serves a purpose. And so my credit score went up like 40 points. I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. So I wanted to share that with y'all and just be like, man, like when you set a goal for yourself now, of course, now I'm like, okay, Daddy, what we finna do now, right? Because when you do stuff with intention, it really does work, y'all. And this is just the beginning. Like, I'm not done by any means. But the other thing I did, like I started the little credit building app thing and put some money in it. That took my credit score up some more. So, man, when you start doing things with intention, and I was praying and I was like, Lord, may I be able to continue it, right? Because I don't want to go back down. I want to keep going up. And so those are the types of things that I pray for, the things that are necessary for me to be successful in this next season. And so I don't pray for money, but I'm like, Daddy, we got let's build something that's going to help me to be able to sustain. So I wanted to share that with somebody, like setting your intentions and really focusing on being in obedience and in alignment with the Lord. It'll change some things, okay? And that's what the Prosperity Clarity Challenge is doing. 2 months strong. And for those of you who are not aware, like literally we just started the Prosperity Clarity Challenge on the 1st of July, and now literally since then now I have ToShae Cosmetics that has been born. It's not about money. It's about understanding prosperity and wealth. And a lot of times when you're journaling and you're setting your intentions, y'all, it's allowing the Lord to pour into you and to give you wisdom and insight and help you to build something. And this was nowhere on my radar, y'all. I need, like, the Lord had given me this vision, but I've been so focused on Clarity Tarot and the Oracle cards, right, that I was focused on that, and the Lord said, let me shift your focus. And so no sooner than it's like me just being intentional, like, okay, Lord, what's next? Because it's got to be something. And within just this span of time, the Lord gave me this, and he was like, do this, get this. I'm like, Daddy, but I don't have the money for that. I'm trying to save the resources I do have because I'm not working. He's like, it doesn't matter. Do you trust me? Absolutely. Okay, well, go buy this, go get this, you need this, to get this. And so that's it. Like, it's this is what having an abundant mindset means. It's like the Lord will give you an idea and you're gonna have to work. It's not, so y'all gonna get sick of me. You're gonna be sick of me because I'm not gonna stop talking about ToShae Cosmetics. I'm not, because it's just the beginning. I already know what the next product is that's coming out. And I just only started talking about these eyeshadows. Y'all go get your samples. 336 Tarot and Oracle.com. Okay, I need y'all's help. Order some for a friend as well. Okay, I'm not gonna stop talking about it because I told y'all this one is different. This idea is different, and there's more to come, y'all. Like I can't show y'all, I can't tell y'all yet, but I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. Just give me about 2 weeks. You'll see. You will see within the next couple of weeks. And just remember that all things work for the good. All things work together. Okay, that's it. Lord, I hope this helps somebody. Y'all make sure you go get your free samples. I'm just saying, go get your free samples. Y'all know me. I'm a giver. That's all I'm gonna say is I'm a giver, and y'all know that I'm a giver, and this is important to me, and so I really need your help. So make sure you go and get your 2 free samples. You only pay for shipping, okay? You only pay for shipping, and so go pick up. Cherie, go and check your email. I needed to message you and I forgot because I can't. Your email address is wrong on the website, okay? Your email address is wrong on the website. There's a word misspelled in your email address. I saw it the other day when I sent out the email campaign. Get on the email list as well, because I'm going to be sending stuff out via email. So double check your email address, okay? 8 of Pentacles. Tell me, y'all. That's it, okay? That's it. I will see y'all in the morning for this morning's message, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Go to the website, 336 Tarot and Oracle.com, and get your free samples. Order for you, order for a friend. Y'all know the colors are bright. I'm working on right now putting some more samples up there so you can see the colors in the sun, because when I took the picture it wasn't a lot of sunlight, but I don't know if I'm working on it, okay? But I have other colors that are coming in hopefully within the next week or so. So that's it. I love y'all in real life. I will see y'all in the morning. Okay, go be great, amazing. Have a great, amazing day in purpose, no purpose. Thank y'all so much for the likes, the shares, the comments, the subscribes, the live, the energy. Thank you for sharing the live. Make sure that share on the other platforms as well. Thank you for allowing me to pour into you today. I'm so truly grateful that the Lord is using me as a vessel and a messenger, and it's nothing, I take it seriously, right? I really enjoy and love that the Lord is using me in this way. So thank you for allowing me to pour into you. Okay, I love y'all in real life. Thank y'all so much. I will see y'all in the morning. Love y'all. Bye y'all. Love y'all. Bye y'all.